Hey guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay here on Total War Attila. We are using the Dawnless Days mod. Welcome back to the land of sieges. Siege is already underway. So this is a in-house Discord for the Hungry Wolves Discord. In-house battle that we did. Probably basically a recreation of the siege of Cair Andros. And yeah, we had some fun. We definitely had some fun. So we have two Gondor armies defending, and then we have two Mordor and one Dol Guldur armies attacking. So we are definitely outnumbered. We're about 2-1, but the fighting, like I said, is already going on. So let's take a look at the armies. First, we will take a look at the two Mordor armies. First Mordor army is being commanded by Legio, and he has the stronger of the two Mordor armies. He has brought 6 units of Uruk Throngs, 3 Morgul Orcs, 3 Morgul Raiders. General is Othrod. 4 units of the Uruk Archers, 1 Onager, and an Olaghai. Then the second Mordor army is being commanded by Propane, and he has 5 units of the Orc Warband, 4 Orc Warriors. General is an Uruk Bodyguard, and he has 4 units of the Orc Bow Rabble. And then finally we have Dol Guldur here being commanded by Smarthawk 03, and he has 7 units of the Guldur Blades, 6 Phantoms. General is Champions of Dol Guldur, 4 units of the Mirkwood Trackers, 1 Olaghai, and an Onager as well. Inside the settlement, starting off, the 1 Gondor army that's inside is being commanded by Titled Sum 74012, and he's basically just the militia army. He's the garrison, if you will. So it's not the strongest of armies. So Gondor here being commanded by Titled Sum 74012, and he has 7 units of the Gondor Sword Militia, 3 Peregrine Marines, 3 Ringlow Vale Men-at-Arms, 2 Gondor Sword Infantry. General is a Citadel Guard. He also has 2 units of the Gondor Archers and 2 Gondor Bow Militia. And then the reinforcement army here is being played by myself. I have brought 5 units of the Gondor Sword Infantry, 2 Warriors of Loskanark, 1 Ringlow Vale Men-at-Arms, 1 Gondor Sword Militia. General is Prince Imrahil. I also have 3 units of the Ithilien Rangers and 1 Prince's Sergeant. So yeah, it's not a very long battle. It's about a half an hour long, but battle already going on inside here. We have some Orc Warband, massive unit, Orc Warband, 250 in the unit. That's crazy. That is crazy, but we definitely, Title's going to have his work cut out for him absolutely inside the settlement. So we're going to see how this goes. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Please make sure to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, and of course subscribe to the channel. All right, so diving pretty much right back into where we were. Gondor inside defending against the orcs here of Mordor. Orc Rabble inside. Orc Warriors inside. We actually have some bows already in here too. Orc Bow Rabble already inside the settlement. Gate was already knocked in. And so Titled really wasn't defending the walls per se right in the beginning. He was basically allowing the attackers to get inside. But there is still a ton of reinforcements back here. Some Phantoms climbing up on the walls over here. Looks like they're getting shot. I think they were getting shot, but some of the Phantoms now getting down. Yeah, we do have Archer Arrows coming in here now. Gondor Sword Infantry doing as best as they can, or Gondor Sword Militia. Don't really see the Militia very often, so I'm probably going to call them Infantry a couple of times here and there. Another unit of the Gondor Sword Militia here. Still taking on more of these Phantoms. Archer's starting to get some good shots, though. 3 kills so far for that unit. This unit here just starting to release the arrows. Gondor Archers there firing away. I just want to say, take the opportunity right here to say that if you guys want to see more Dawnless Days on the channel, please feel free to join the Hungry Wolves Discord and throw some battle replays in there for me to be able to cover. I definitely want to cover more of this mod, but it's just really difficult to get replays that work. Sometimes when there's too many mods attached on top of the 4 base mods, or too many sub-mods attached on top of the 4 base mods, it doesn't really work. Sometimes it crashes a lot of times. So hopefully I'll be able to get some replays in from you guys, and I'll be able to cover some more on the channel, because I definitely am a big fan of this mod. Really, really am a huge fan of this mod. Quietly and patiently anticipating the campaign to come out, but I know there's still a lot of work left to be done before the mod comes out, or before the campaign, I should say, comes out. So far, the Gondor Sword Militia seems to be holding the line. So at the moment, 163 kills for that unit. Do have some more down over here. Some Peregrine Marines actually getting involved in the fight. Haven't lost anybody just yet. 88 kills already. Phantoms over here not having the greatest of luck. Not really having the greatest of luck. So far, the Gondor garrison has been able to maintain the defense at this point. Do have some of the orc rabble up closer to the walls here, though, just waiting opportunities to fire their bows. Uruk bodyguard general there. Looks like the rest, some more reinforcements making their way forward. We have some Mirkwood trackers making their way forward from the Dol Guldur army here, starting to make their way forward. Another unit of Phantoms now coming up. Champions of Dol Guldur general right there. Then we have Othrod in the center, and obviously I already said the Uruk bodyguard over there. Reinforcement army now starting to make my way inside the settlement. I waited about 10 or 12 minutes before I started coming inside the settlement. So far, like I said, Gondor is doing a pretty good job, at least defending against the first force. But like I said, this is not a strong army. The first army basically was just a bunch of throwaway, just trying to make a foothold inside the settlement, which they definitely have made a bit of a foothold. They have control of the gate. That's going to be absolutely huge for them to continue making their advance into the settlement. Some orc bow rabble making their way in now, getting into melee. Sword militia here, 304 kills so far for that unit, doing a great job. Another unit over there, 110. Let's look at these guys down here. Goods, 184, 137. So far the Gondor Sword Militia doing a pretty good job of holding the line at the moment. There's some more of the orc bow rabble making their way over here. Unfortunately, they did rout. 134 of them still in the unit, though. I started bringing my army inside. Like I said, I brought the Princess Sergeants over here, heavy shock cavalry over onto this side. I'm sorry, not heavy spear cavalry. Made my way over here. I'm just kind of basically looking and waiting for an opportunity to see if I can get into some of those range units. We can see more infantry making their way forward. The Guldur Blades have made their way forward. All of these units here are the Guldur Blades. Another unit of Phantoms now starting to make their way up towards the gatehouse. Ooh, Archer Fire kind of claiming a little bit of friendly lives there. Unfortunate. Still trying to press their way in here are the orcs onto the Gondor Sword Militia. So far, he hasn't really had to use any of his stronger units. I mean, we do have the Peregrine Marines that are involved in the fight at the moment. Archers now here, Mirkwood trackers, all going to be able to start releasing their arrows. Orc bow rabble here getting ready to get into a better position. Now you can see, I think they still haven't seen my cav over on this side. It says that it's fresh, but they're definitely hidden. They are definitely hidden. So here's some of my army now getting involved. I did cut off some more of this orc bow rabble before they were able to just run away. So I'm going to basically just get myself some free kills here with this Gondor Sword Infantry. Front line for the attackers still just breaking down over here. Gondor Sword Militia, 550 kills. Very solid kills to this point. But again, like I said, they're not fighting the strongest of infantry. They're really not fighting anything that's dangerous per se. Orc Warband, I mean, it's not really that great of a unit. 250 men in the unit. Not a very strong infantry unit. So 8 kills there. This unit here with 33. But they did lose, I mean, one of the Ringlow men-at-arms here down to 20 men, but they almost had 200 kills. So very, very nicely done. But this is going to start being a bit of a problem for Titled here as far as his defense is concerned. The Mirkwood tracker is going to be able to start getting some pretty solid kills here. 49 kills for this unit. You can see the other units not currently firing. One of them now just starting to get ready to fire here. 84 kills for the Mirkwood trackers. More infantry now starting to pour in through the gatehouse. Guldur Blades starting to come on through here. Gondor Sword Militia going to continue trying to hold the gate, but they do have the opportunity to get around. So more infantry is going to have to get up here to continue holding the front line. You can still see my infantry is now inside the settlement. I am starting to move some of my infantry over here. I think I start trying to get this unit up onto the wall over here to get in to help out this against this Orc warrior unit. But here we go. Prince's sergeants made their way over here. I was going to take the opportunity to charge in, but I just didn't feel like I was going to be able to make it in there and have a very large impact with the amount of Uruk throngs that are just sitting right there. I mean, these two units of archers are open to charge in on, but I just didn't think that it was going to be the greatest of use for this unit of cavalry. Massive gate defense, like I said, starting to really fall apart here. Gondor Sword Militia, I mean, they did a heck of a job. 348 kills with that unit, 291 kills with that unit. They are doing a solid job, but now with some of the stronger infantry for the attackers making their way through, they're probably going to need to start making use of a little bit more of their heavier units. I did bring my unit of Gondor Sword Infantry all the way around. Oh, no, sorry, this is my one unit of Sword Militia. So I did throw my Sword Militia over here to continue trying to defend against the Gatehouse assault. Phantoms still up in there. Goldor Blades, like I said, already inside the settlement, trying to just make more of a foothold for the rest of the attacking armies to get inside. This guy's just cranking out kills. He just killed 2 in a row right there. Oh, never mind. He's dead. Starting to have a little bit of luck here against the Phantoms at least. But these Goldor Blades, they are not just pushover units. 190 men in the units. Very, very strong infantry. They can do a lot of damage. But again, that's not even the strongest that they have. They do still have the Morgul Orcs back over here. And I think the Uruk Throngs are still out here too. Very, very strong infantry right there as well. A lot of archers here. Going to continue making a press inside the settlement. He's trying to get his archers in. Some of these units have taken a lot of damage though. Yeah, 300 down to 93. Total of 1 kill. So the Orkbow Rabble, not the greatest of archers. But, I mean, obviously archers can get kills when the opportunity is presented. So just because they might not be the greatest stat-wise doesn't mean that they won't be able to get a couple of kills here and there. Now the defending Gondor over on this side, Tidal doing a pretty good job now holding over here, breaking a couple more units. Goldor Blade unit there broken away, 78 kills for them. Still holding the front line with the Gondor Sword Militia, 158 kills for them. But again, like I said, the gate attack is definitely under control here for the attackers. The defenders having to send in more infantry. Another unit of the Gondor Sword Militia making their way in. 352 kills for them. We still have this unit of Orc Warriors up on the wall here, taking on some of the Ringlow Men-at-Arms. Ringlow Vale Men-at-Arms. They don't have a whole lot of kills. Actually, 82 kills, but they've down to 82 out of the 225. Ringlow Vale Men-at-Arms, though, down to 87, so they've definitely suffered some losses as well. More infantry making their way up towards the walls. You can see, look at all of this infantry just defending all their archers. I mean, it's a great job. It really is a great job by the attacking forces, keeping an eye on all of their range. The one thing that's still sitting way back over here, we have an Onager sitting way back over there. We do also have the Champions of Dol Guldur, but he is hidden. So we, unfortunately, I or Tidal were not able to see where that general was at the moment. We have the Uruk Bodyguard General now getting inside, taking on some of my Gondor Sword Infantry. I think the Uruk Bodyguards are probably way better than my infantry. Let's see, 38, 36, 53 melee defense, 65 armor, 41, 36, 54, 55. So my armor is a little bit better. Their melee defense is a little bit better. Their melee attack is a bit better. And our melee damage is the same. Let's see, they have some enemy units that have returned. Okay, so I did finally get a unit of my Gondor Sword Infantry up on the wall to help out with this Orc Warrior unit. I mean, again, not the great... It's a tier 2 unit, so 92 kills. But that is a lot of them, so I definitely felt the need to get up there because this unit, yeah, Ringlow Men-at-Arms, not looking very good. Ringlow Vale Men-at-Arms. I keep just calling them Ringlow Men-at-Arms, but I know they're Ringlow Vale Men-at-Arms. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Gondor's Archers, 14 kills. We have some of the Gondor Bow Infantry right there. Gondor Bow Militia, I should say, 112. Definitely getting some good kills. Almost out of ammunition on that unit, though. A lot of archers posting up on this side. We have some more infantry now climbing the walls. It's a unit of the Morgul Orcs starting to make their way up. We actually have a unit of the archers here, Mirkwood Trackers, starting to climb up onto the wall as well, looking for an opportunity to fire down onto the defending units. You can see that the garrison army is pretty damaged. There's not a whole lot of them left as far as the infantry goes. We still got about 17 minutes left in this battle. So it's kind of really starting to come down to basically the reinforcement army getting over here to try and get some kills, get some damage done. Gondor Sword Militia there, 180 kills. I did bring a unit of the Gondor Sword Infantry over here, though, as well. 209 so far. More infantry and archers just trying to press their way through the gate. Now, this is an opportunity. They could start trying to make their way over here. But we do have more infantry now pouring off of the walls, pouring into the settlement. Morgul Orcs right there. Another unit of the Morgul Orcs coming in. Another beaten up unit? No, not really. No, they've lost some. They've lost some. But basically, the whole unit is not in fighting just yet. Some of the Gondor Sword Infantry here, though, for the garrison army. Last line of defense on this side of Cair Andros. All right, let's see what's going on back at that front gate, see how the fighting is going. So far, it looks like the defenders are still holding at the moment, or we are holding at the moment. We have more infantry coming up, though. Is that another unit of the Mirkwood Trackers? Yes, it is. I did think that there's one of the Ologhai right there. Is one of the other Ologhai already inside the settlement? Not just yet. Not just yet. There's the other one right there. Okay. Not moved in just yet. I did get my cav out over here, though. I was able to catch out the Onager crew, so that was a big shot because the Onager crew, I'm pretty sure, still had full ammunition. So I just tried to get over here and clean out as much of them as I could. I don't remember if I killed all of them. We did do this battle a few days back, so I don't remember exactly. I think I might. Actually, it looks like I did. Looks like I might have. One of the defending generals, one of the attacking generals is dead. I believe that was the Uruk bodyguard that was over here. Yes, he has been killed, so that is one of the 3 attacking generals. But look at how fast these Ologhai are. They still have the elephant sound in it for this unit. I don't know if they're able to change the sound. I think they might still be trying to work on it, but they are really, really, really fast. Really fast. So I had to rush my cav out of there as fast as possible. I could not believe how fast these guys really were. They got basically from over here to where I was before I even had a chance to really take a breath. But all right, front gate still holding up. A lot of archer fire now coming in, getting some shots in, getting into some of my Ithilien Rangers, who did get some kills here, 76 kills so far, but unfortunately they are being taken out. Gatehouse still under attack at the moment. Gondor Sword Infantry trying to hold 410 kills for them. Doing a pretty solid job, but you can see a general has made its way a little bit closer. Champions of Dol Guldur right outside of the gatehouse, probably going to be one of the next units to come inside. Mirkwood Trackers down off of the wall. Unfortunately, they're kind of out of position here, but I think they were just being used as melee infantry. I don't really think they were being used as bows. Warriors of Lossark sitting over here waiting, just waiting for the opportunity to charge through. I don't exactly know what I was waiting for here. I should have already charged through here to get into this Mirkwood Tracker unit. I don't know if they, like I said, I don't remember if they were out of position or if it was just they were being used as melee infantry or what have you. But we do have some of the Gondor archers over here, 79 kills now, really trying to help shore up the defense over here. Archers moving all the way around over here. We have the Uruk archers looking for a better angle. Some more Morgul raiders now making their way inside the settlement. So far the defense on this side is going pretty well. The gatehouse is being held at the moment. But over on this side, we do have a little bit of an issue starting to form. Oh, there it is. I did charge the Warriors of Lassanark into this unit of Mirkwood trackers, and they are just going to get absolutely murdered. Absolutely murdered. Medium shock infantry, huge two-handed axes. You can see they are trying to run away here as fast as possible. Not many of them are going to be able to get away, though. You can see them in the distance there getting cleaved down. Bull Rabble is retreating. Yeah, they are broken. They are routing. They may end up coming back after they get outside, but we do have a general now making his way inside. Champions of Dol Guldur. Very heavy shock infantry going to get over here into my medium shock infantry, who's now under duress being fired at. Now, we both basically got the charge off on each other, so we're going to basically just come down to strength against strength, medium shock against very heavy shock, along with the archer assistance from the attackers, but we also have some archer assistance from the defenders here as well. Now, did my cav charge in? Not just yet. Not just yet. I'm waiting very, very patiently, looking for an opportunity to get in here. I mean, look at all those archers just standing here. That is prime target for a unit of cav to get in there. Especially, I mean, it's a very heavy spear or just heavy spear cavalry. Probably should have been better off if I had brought a second unit of shock. We do have the Prince Imrahil somewhere. Where did he go? There he is. Prince Imrahil sitting back over there. We do see the Citadel Guards now starting to make their way forward. Mogul Raiders, full unit of Mogul Raiders. That's not the entire unit. The rest of them still coming down off the walls, charging over here into a beaten up unit of Gondor Sword Infantry. Little over half strength of the unit, but they are being cleaved down. Mogul Raiders doing a good amount of damage. They don't have the greatest of missile block chance. You can see right there, 0 missile block chance, but they can do a lot of damage. They can definitely do a lot of damage, being a very light shock, but it's shock nonetheless can do damage. Citadel Guard now joining the fight, just charging right in. Going to continue trying to help hold this side of the settlement. Still have the archers right there. Uruk archers still outside. I'm bringing Prince Imrahil over here. I don't remember what I was planning on doing there. Cav has moved back yet again for me. The gatehouse starting to look a little rough as here comes the Ologhai charging on through the gate, already at 25 kills, starting to maul down on these Ringlow men-at-arms. I think we have some Gondor Sword Infantry over here as well. Yeah, here comes another unit of Gondor Sword Infantry. Going to charge their way in, trying to at least hold these Ologhai in place. But with the archer fire coming in from the attackers... Actually, wait a second. I slipped a unit of my Gondor Sword Infantry outside of the gate, getting into a beaten-up unit of the Goldur Blades right there. They're going to be able to hold for a little while. Cav making their way. I think I'm looking for my opportunity now. Still have to deal with the Ologhai, though. They are very quick. Very, very, very quick. You can see I'm being forced, basically, to move all the way around. I mean, look at that, just pushing me away. Pushing my cavalry away. Fortunately, I almost said unfortunately. Fortunately, I didn't lose anybody yet. There were some archers that were firing at me. Onager here with 12 kills so far. The wall artillery for the defenders, I thought we had gotten some kills. Yeah, I got 52 with the Trebuchet. I don't think the title got very many kills with his Onager over here. 6. Yeah, he didn't really have the greatest of opportunities to get some good shots there. Defenders pushing back out. Let's take a look at the man count at the moment, though. Like I said back at the beginning, we were outnumbered. Yeah, we're really outnumbered. 1,860 against 3,406. So We are definitely outnumbered. 1,500 man difference for the attackers. These Ologhai were definitely causing issue in here. 111, 112 kills. Have not lost one unit or one Ologhai from the unit yet. Look at the bodies. This front gate was just littered with bodies, but here they come. Ologhai on the move again, charging on over here. Warriors of Lostenark going to try their hand against these charging in trolls, and they just bash right into me. Big hammer swings just smashing down on these Warriors of Lostenark. Let's wait for another hammer swing. Let's see, is this guy going to swing yet? I think he just finished his animation. Nope. Boom. Big swing. Big swing. Have they lost any yet? No, they have not. They have not. Cav, I got in, so I missed the charge on the replay. I did get in there, though. 179 kills. Getting some good kills. But unfortunately, again, Princess Sergeants, they just did not. They weren't able to do very well. We're not able to do very well. I'm still just trying to basically kill what I can. This unit is already down to 28 left, 188 kills, charging into more of their ranged units. But, I mean, with the Ologhai right there, a lot of the Uruk Throngs now converging on my position. Princess Sergeants, 227 kills, down to 20 left in the unit. I think they're pretty much done. I don't remember trying to run them back out again. I think I just ended up leaving them in melee there. Gondor Sword Infantry that had come out through the gate, 142 kills for them. A lot of breaking units here for the attackers. Champions of Dol Guldur, 140 kills for that general. So we're basically now down to the strong Mordor force that was left. And I think are they still charging around in here? Now, they lost two. They've lost 208 kills, still just smashing down on that Warriors of Lostenark. And somebody while we were playing in the Discord, it was like, hey, look, there's one Ithilien Ranger just standing on the wall there, looking stoically down, maybe looking for an opportunity to fire, but unfortunately, he's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try. I'm going to fire my single arrow down there, try and get some kills into the Ologhai, down to 4 now. These guys have a lot of health. Look at that, 1,500 health. What's that armor again? 95. 95 armor, 1,500 health. And now the gatehouse is pretty much fallen for the defense. So the attackers now basically, they're going to be able to charge on in, get their infantry inside here. We're trying to rush back up to take control or at least neutralize the gate again. Uruk Throng, full unit of Uruk Throng now charging in here. 2 units of Uruk Throng charging in. I mean, we have Gondor Bow Infantry, Gondor Bow Militia in the center. The Citadel Guard General has made its way back over here. That 1 unit of Gondor Sword Infantry that I had left here charging in onto the gatehouse, trying to help maintain the hold, but it just was not enough. I think Othrod is in here now. Did I just see Othrod? No, I didn't. Othrod's still outside. Okay. I thought I saw him in there for a second, but the defense pretty weakened down. Now we're just throwing archers in, trying to hold the lines. Gondor Sword Infantry over here, not looking very good. Ringlow Vale, Men-at-Arms, still trying to hold the line, but Uruk Throng's getting in. Like I said, these guys are pretty tough. More infantry now coming down off the wall. Morgul Raiders making their way across. Gatehouse completely defended, under the attackers' grasp, and now we have the second unit of Ologhai inside the settlement here, and they're going to be able to do whatever they want to do. Now, I started bringing Prince Imrahil back around over on this side. My plan was to try and get a charge around to try and help out on holding the gatehouse, but it's not much longer here. I mean, look at how much is still outside. Another unit of Uruk bodyguards. Othrod's a full unit. Uruk archers with still a ton of ammo. Another unit of the Morgul raiders standing right there, climbing up onto the walls. It's really looking very, very dire for the defenders. 2,180 against 820 for the defenders. 820 for the defenders. And oh god, here we go. Big charge. Ringlow men-at-arms are like, no, no, run away, run away. But charging in are the Ologhai again and just starting to smash this defensive bit. But it's not a very strong unit left. Not a strong unit left at all. Prince Imrahil's going to try and come around, but Othrod now inside the settlement, being able to command his men from not far away from the front line. You can see Othrod right there. There he is. In all of his ugliness. All of his ugliness. A lot of bodies on the battlefield, guys, so I do apologize for, I mean, we're getting to the end, pretty much. A lot of bodies there, though. So I do apologize for the slowing down of the battle replay, but there's a ton of dead right here at the gate. Absolute ton of dead. Just going to zoom in there for a second. Look at all that. Piles upon piles upon piles of bodies. All right, here I come. Charging in onto Othrod with Prince Imrahil. Here comes the charge now. I tried to charge in, but he did hop into shield wall. Did make it a little bit more difficult for me. Now I'm basically surrounded. Morgul raiders coming down off the wall. Another unit of the Uruk Throngs coming over here. I'm basically just trying to ping pong and get as many kills as I can. I'm at 100 already, but I'm down to 53 men, so I've already lost 12. But basically, I'm just trying to ping pong back and forth between all of this infantry here. Imrahil is definitely surrounded. Here comes the Ologhai again. Didn't lose anybody. 88 kills. So obviously, the other Ologhai did much, much better. But we are basically testing into the army losses penalty here now. You can see the Citadel Guard. They've only lost, they're down to 85 out of 110. So not a whole lot of lost out of that unit, but it is, unfortunately, an attacker's victory here. So Gondor unable to defend Cair Andros in this mighty siege. Desperate defense, unable, even with the reinforcement army coming in. Valiant defeat. Let's take a look at some of the kills. We'll start off here with looking at my army. I'm basically the one that sent the replay in, I guess. Imrahil, 234 kills, 223 with the Gondor sword infantry, militia, sorry. The Ringlow men-at-arms, 120. Sword infantry, 196, 166, 133, 551. Really good amount of kills there. I don't remember that one. 242 with one of the warriors of Losganark. One of my Ithilien Rangers here, 280. Princess Sergeants, they did okay, 265. But Titled Some definitely had a massive unit in this battle. 109 with the Citadel Guard. Getting into his Gondor sword infantry, 366, 605 with a Gondor sword militia. That's crazy. 151, 253, 168, 293. His Ringlow men-at-arms, 160, 194. The Peligrim Marines actually did pretty solid too. 265, 379, and 101. I don't remember that one, 379. His Gondor sword infantry, 292, 175. Getting in with his ranged units, the Gondor bow militia, 159, 216. And his Gondor archers, 149, 193. Pretty solid. Getting in onto the attackers, we have Legio here first playing as Mordor. Othrod just getting inside. He did lose a lot of men. He only ended up with 5 kills. The Morgul Orcs here, 100 kills there for them. Uruk Throngs, 165, 97, 179. His Uruk bodyguards did get a whole lot, 65 kills, unfortunate for them. Uruk Archers, 169, 246, 192. And his Ologhai getting close to 100 kills. Taking a look at Smart Hawk now playing as Dol Guldur, 140 with his General. Guldur Blades, 151, 121, 231, and 166. Phantoms didn't get a whole lot of kills, but they held for a little while. They basically just fed the Gondor sword militia here with kills. The Mirkwood Trackers not getting a whole lot, 163 for the top. His Ologhai, 232 kills. They did a really good job. They broke a lot of my infantry at the front. And then he has more of the Guldur Blades down here, 177 for that unit. And then finally with the initial Mordor army, the weaker of the initial armies. Propane here coming in with Mordor, 101 with his general. Orc warband not getting a whole lot. We got a 36, a 53. Then getting into his Orc Warriors, 94, 83, 94. And his Orc Bow Rabble top was a 62 followed by a 58. But guys, like I said, this was just a battle that we kind of threw together the other night. It's definitely fun. Like I said, it was a in-house Hungry Wolves Discord battle. So if you guys feel like joining up, feel free. The link for the Hungry Wolves Discord is in the description below. Hop on in. I am going to start hosting more on-the-spot kind of battles, or maybe I'll announce them. I'll probably announce them in the Discord and announce them on my YouTube channel. You know, so you guys are aware if you want to come in. Obviously, like I said, if you're playing any Dawnless Days or basically any Total War, well, not any Total War. I think you know the ones that I'm talking about that I'm not going to cover. But yeah, if you guys feel like sending in battle replays, feel free. You can send them into the Hungry Wolves Discord, or you can send them over to the email address that is attached in the About section of my YouTube channel. But that is going to be the end, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed our recreation of the Siege of Cair Andros. We had fun, though. We definitely had a good time. But that's going to be the end. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.
Hey guys, I just wanted to take this opportunity to send a special thanks to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate it.